Did you ever watch the movies Glory or Training Day? Both great movies with a great message. Denzel Washington starred in them both. Now, one might first think, if you're from Hollywood, Denzel would probably support Obama and stand by him through thick and thin, even though he's out of office now. However, that's not necessarily true. When Denzel Washington directed and starred in the movie Fences, he was confronted by a reporter who asked him about his opinion on the issues and the former president. What Washington said might surprise a few people, especially other Hollywood liberals. Hollywood often seems to be one giant echo chamber of stale ideas. It can be very easy to dismiss every well-known actor as a liberal shill, but once in a while, an A-list name says something surprisingly wise. That's exactly what Denzel Washington did not long ago. The Academy Award winner was cornered by a reporter at a press event for the film Fences, but he refused to parrot the expected liberal talking points. "Just wondering who you wound up supporting in the election and why?" demanded journalist Nicholas Palissy while on the red carpet. Washington tried to direct the conversation back to the movie he was there to promote, but the reporter persisted. Denzel's answer was blunt and to the point. "None of your business," he stated, clearly annoyed at the question. Instead of getting the message, the reporter continued to press the actor for his views on politics. "What issue do you hope President-elect Trump tackles? What's number one, in your mind, with the new administration?" The famous Glory and Training Day star gave a very smart response. "I don't know," he said. "You know, I'd have to be more informed to just say off the top of my head the number one issue." That honest answer seemed to be an indirect jab at the countless celebrities who run their mouths on political issues, while knowing almost nothing about the complex topics. Palissy wasn't done, however. The brash reporter pressed Washington on race. "Right now, under President Obama, over the last 8 years, in your mind, have race relations improved under his leadership?" Many other Hollywood figures would have given the stock answer and applauded Obama as the savior of Black Americans and race relations in general. Denzel took a different approach. "Race relationships have to do with race relationships," the actor explained, implying that the president had little to do with the topic. "You're white, or whatever you are, and I'm black, or whatever I am. We're standing here talking now," Washington continued. "That's how we get things done." He continued to make his point. "You can't legislate love. The President of the United States can't legislate us into liking each other," he elaborated. "We have to step forward and ask questions about each other and engage. There's no law that says, 'Oh, because I'm president, you all gotta get along now,'" the actor explained. "So it's up to us." Although the exchange between Washington and the reporter occurred several months ago, the message communicated by the actor is still extremely relevant. Unlike so many in Tinseltown, Washington has apparently realized that bloviating about political candidates or foreign policy is not the job of an actor. Denzel's humble approach of admitting that he's not a policy expert and needs to be more informed before commenting on every issue is incredibly refreshing, and so is his answer about Obama and race. Wow! A Hollywood liberal actor who finally gets it. I give Denzel Washington some credit. He was honest and upfront. Like most other Hollywood liberals, he didn't pretend to know about policy or even pretend to act like he was an expert. When he was confronted by the reporter, Denzel bluntly admitted he was not informed and could therefore not make an educated statement. What a stark difference Denzel Washington is from most other Hollywood liberals. Most of them would have blurted out something stupid or uneducated about Obama being this wonderful president and the first African American president, and blah, blah, blah. However, in the end, President Obama will go down in history as one of the worst presidents in American history when it comes to our economy and helping the black population, either in improving education or by reducing poverty. The real facts are, first, Obama did not support school choice. Without school choice, there is no real competition for children living in the inner cities to challenge the large failing districts. In addition, Obama was known as the food stamp president, overwhelmingly increasing the number of recipients on food stamps and welfare to historical levels like never before. In support of Denzel's statements, National Islam leader Louis Farrakhan once said Obama didn't earn a legacy with the black community, even though we put you there. In other words, even though a majority of the black community voted Obama in office, he did very little to help that community. Just look at the city of Chicago, Obama's hometown, where under his administration, crime and killings actually were at all-time records. I think both Farrakhan and Denzel would be of similar mind frames when it comes to saying that Obama did not help the population that really needed his help the most. Farrakhan and Denzel would most likely also agree with the facts that say that Obama did not serve those who served him. His legacy for helping the black community just doesn't exist. Sure, Obama supported #Black Lives Matter and the protests and riots, but how did that actually help improve education for blacks or reduce the number of blacks on welfare? How did blacks expect Obama to really help the black community if he didn't actually go out and actually build relationships? Things should have been so different for the black community with the support of the first black president of the United States of America. History should have been rewritten, positively, not negatively. Instead, it was change we almost believed in. He was a divider, not a uniter of races. Can you imagine if you were someone who really bought into Obama's message, hook, line and sinker - hope and change you can believe in, and then after 8 years nothing, or at least, nothing positive came out of it for the black community as far as improving education or welfare of others in the black urban communities. The letdown and disappointment remains and will remain forever in history, in the minds of many in the black communities. As Denzel Washington stated, hope and change could have been easily started with Obama by building better relations and communicating with each other, especially with those of different races or ethnic backgrounds. By the way, in case you haven't seen the movie Fences, it just came out on DVD. Washington plays a sanitation worker in the 50s in Pittsburgh, who once had a dream of playing professional baseball. It's a good flick. Check it out. See the full interview in the link down below. Let's make this go viral, share this on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what else you think. And don't forget to help support us by subscribing and joining us on Patreon, by clicking on our Patreon link in the description box down below. Don't forget to check out our all-new website with much more content than on our YouTube channel. Let the world know your thoughts on this story. I Have the Truth helped contribute to this report. Thanks for watching and goodbye from all of us here.